What's up, y'all? Erroneous here, back with another Raid Shadow Legends video. In today's video, I want to go over the Community Week stat page that was just created by Plarium, and you can check your own stats as well. So I'm going to take you through this video of me looking at my stats, looking at community stats throughout the past year, so 2024. So let's get into this. All right, so here we are. We've got Raid in review for the past year, 2024. This is general stats. So this is going to be everybody in the game, and then they're going to go over highlights. So let's see what happens. I'm going to go right through. This is the first time I'm going through it, so hopefully it's pretty cool. Let's see. Live Arena, the most banned champions in each league. Gold League for Live Arena's Arbiter, which, I mean, it's kind of obvious since everybody gets Arbiter at some point in time. So the majority of people that are trying to go first are going to be people with Arbiter. At this point in time, people aren't going to have crazy amounts of mythicals. Only those that are like the top 1%ers are going to have tons and tons of mythicals. Like, for example, Arbaeus. Most people use Arbaeus over Arbiter in the higher echelons of Live Arena. And, you know, you've got your Seafees of the world that also are utilized a lot if you have her, but they're extremely hard to come by. So that's interesting to know. Silver, this makes sense as well. So Arbiter and Silver, and then Bronze is Sun Wukong for the most banned champion. Okay, so that makes sense. And then Platinum Arena, number of unique winners in Platinum Arena. Unique winners. So I wonder if that's like for unique winners, different teams that they're utilizing. They don't really go into depth about this one, or there's no like questions on this. This one here, disclaimer, Platinum tier players only win once a week. The top players list is based on number of weekly victories. So that means that these are the top players in the last 2024, so last year. Constant, Infinite, and Timid 2A are three players that come to mind that I've seen quite frequently in the top of Platinum Arena. And then A Full, this is someone that I don't really, haven't really noticed, but maybe they changed their name. And then for clans, total active clans, 32,315. Yeah, that makes sense. I mean, I'd be interested to know what exactly they're looking at for activity. So is it clans that have over 20 players? Is it clans that have 25, 30 players? Is there a threshold that they're going off of? I'm not really sure. But this does make sense if there's 32,315 active clans. But if you were to calculate this out, I could do it really quickly on my phone. 32,315 times 30 players per clan is close to 1 million. It's 969,450 players, but it's more probably closer to like 20 players per clan. So 32,315 times 20 is 646,300. And if we even went a step further and said, okay, there's only 15 people in each clan that's active, that would be 484,725 concurrent players through 2024. So that's pretty good. That's actually a lot of players still playing this game. And then the total clan gold spent amongst all clans, this is 24 billion, which is a lot. So yeah, that's a lot. Amount of clan boss rewards doubled, 229 million. 72% of all Demon Lord chests. Okay. So that's what they mean by doubled, means that they've beaten the clan boss, and your team, your clan has taken down the clan boss, and therefore you're going to get double rewards. So that's pretty good. Total number of Hydra heads cut off, 282 million. Okay, amongst everybody. The Hydra head that was cut the most is the Head of Mischief. Damn, Head of Mischief, so annoying. The Chimera champions. Most used champion for each difficulty. So Lydia is utilized the most in Ultra Nightmare, Nightmare, and Brutal. Go figure, Lydia being the absolute GOAT. You get her from completing Faction Wars on normal mode, because hard mode is coming soon. And she is just a GOAT anywhere in the game, to be honest. She's really strong in Hydra as well. A PvE, also in PvP early stages. She's still utilized sometimes in the higher stages of PvP against certain comps. He's kind of niche in the higher stages of PvP at this point. And then Ninja is for hard, normal, and easy, just because he does do good pure damage and he's just a great champion in general. He has the HP burns as well. And then for Siege, clans with the most Siege victories. Okay. You got the Greeks, OC Conquest, Wolfpack. Okay, so these are all very strong clans. Law Raiders versus Unforgivables, Underworld, OC Wrath, and Blackjack Order. None of these come to mind that I know of, but I don't really follow clans that heavily, so I'm not really sure. If your clan's on here, congratulations. That's a phenomenal feat to have with your clan. For siege damage, the percentage of strongholds that remained intact, 68% back in 2024. But remember, back then, there wasn't as many updates in the siege. So as time goes on, they're going to keep on updating this game mode and make it easier or more strategic to take down strongholds. The most popular slot modifier, only SUP can be used. Okay, interesting. SUP. Okay, this one's interesting to me. I don't know why I'm drawing a blank on this one, but you guys can leave it in the comments down below what SUP is. Oh, this must be for Siege. That's why. That's why. This is a specific thing for Siege, and I don't recall what this one is, but it's one of the modifiers you can place on one of the buildings, I assume. For relics, total relics crafted over 9 million, total mythical relics crafted 2,843, which is not very many if you think about how many players are in the game. And out of all the players, only a select few probably have crafted 20, 30, 40 each, right? Maybe 15, maybe even 10. But a lot of the top players in the game are the ones that are going to be crafting the majority of these mythical relics, just because they have more resources to utilize, more forged materials for those relics. And the most crafted legendary relic is going to be the Cat's Gaze, because we had the Alice in Wonderland promotion going on, and so people were getting Cat's Gaze like crazy. I hope they bring back Cat's Gaze and allow more people to get that. I mean, I think you can still farm for it if I'm not mistaken, but I'm not 100% sure. You can leave it in the comments down below. Cursed City completion, 47 total players who have cleared every single stage of hard Cursed City each month. 47 total players. That's crazy. Is that on average, though? I assume on average. That's so bad. Every stage. Only 47 players. I know I beat Cursed City last year. I'm pretty sure I beat Cursed City last year as well. And I did it this year once as well, or twice. But that's way lower than I expected. Like, people don't seem to participate in Cursed City very much. And that's a surprise for me. Then we've got Champ Fusions, total Lady Mikage Fusions, 102,231. That's to be expected. High Mother Mod, only 14,571. She's been in the game for closing on 2 years now, maybe even longer than that. And the most fused champion is Thor Feyhammer, because he was just absolutely disgusting. Disgusting. He's still disgusting. He's ridiculous in PvE, especially Hydra. All right, so now I'm going to take a look at my account personally and showcase it to you guys. Now, I have a little fun thing that I want to add in here. So let me just go ahead and showcase that to you in a sec. All right, y'all. So I'm going to be doing a giveaway, and this is going to be based off your personal achievements. Now, what you're going to be doing in order to get involved in this giveaway, I want you to post in this video. You need to post in this video your player ID, and then there's going to be a link in the description down below of this video. You're going to follow that link, and you're going to look at your personal rewards, or personal achievements rather, and you're going to post one of these achievements: Classic Arena Wins, Tag Team, Live Arena, Dragon's Lair, Ice Golem, Fire Knight, Spider's Den, Sand Devil's Necropolis, Phantom Shogun. Just post one of your achievements down below that you're very proud of, and make sure you post your player ID in that comment as well. And 5 lucky winners will be picked from the comments section to receive 300 gems, which is a lot, a 6-star accuracy glyph, 3 energy refills, as well as a 50 XP brews. Okay, that's pretty nice too. So that's gonna be great for a champion training event or a tournament. So yeah, this is really, really great. Definitely get your hands on some potential rewards. So good luck to you. Definitely participate in that. Now I'm going to go ahead and showcase to you my personal achievements. So let me go ahead and type in my info and I'll get right back to it. So basically what you need to do is put in your number here, which is going to be on your main page. So if you don't know where code is, it's going to be over here. Go to your info, copy your code right here from info right there. Then you're going to come back over to here. You're going to paste your code, and then you can go ahead and type in your nickname. So for me, Erroneous, do that. And then I go to view stats, and then boom, here are my stats personally. So in 2024, this is the first time I'm checking my stats, by the way. So arena wins, I had 8,603 arena wins for Classic Arena. Tag team, I had 4,221, so 4,221 wins. Live Arena, I had 1,300 wins, a little bit more than that. Total damage for Demon Lord, 116 billion across the entire year. And then total damage to Hydra, 10 billion across the year. And total damage to Chimera, only 2.17 billion. And then for dungeon clears, I had over 1,700 Dragon Lair dungeon clears. And that was because I was trying to farm for and push for better speed gear, which I don't seem to get lucky on. I had Ice Golem's Peak at 1199 for clears. That's my lowest, I would say. Next to Shogun's Grove, of course. But Ice Golem is second lowest. Fire Knight's at 1534, trying to farm that gear for the Savage or even stun gear or regeneration gear. Spider's Den, I'm at 6,073 clears. Sand Devil's Necropolis, 2156 clears. And Shogun's Grove, only 730. And then for the artifacts, I've obtained over 22,000 artifacts in 2024 and sold over 37,700. And I don't know if it's counting artifacts from the Forge or not. So got to remember that. So because it doesn't really match up, right? So collect artifacts obtained versus sold. So I assume it's obtained from dungeons versus the Forge, but I don't know for sure. Then it says the other is legendary champion summoned in 2024 is 41. Now these are the stats that I want to see. How many legendary champs I've pulled, how many mythical champs I've pulled, and how many other champions in general I've pulled, like void legendaries. So total gems collected from the mine, 5,495 over the course of a year. It doesn't seem like a crazy amount, but it's decent. It's actually decent. I wonder if they're going to do an overhaul of the mine in the future. I think they should, but leave that thoughts in the comments down below on that. Do you think they should improve the mine drop rate of gems? I personally think so. Plarium, heed my hopes and dreams here. So yeah, and then it just says the numbers displayed on this infographic reflect the in-game statistics data collected during 2024. So that's kind of cool. It doesn't show as much, well, actually it does show a decent amount, but previously we used to have little videos of how you did during the year, which I thought was super cool. It was a nice little touch. They're probably not doing that these days because it's very expensive, right? It's very expensive to tailor for each player a video and add that in. So it's probably really, really expensive on the back end, I assume, but I don't really know for sure. So now they have it through this sort of web page design, which is nice as well. I do like it. But let me know your thoughts in the comments down below. Again, if you're going to participate in this, giveaway, then make sure you put your code or your player ID in the comments down below. And then also in that same message, that same post, you're going to put one of your personalized stats for 2024, and then 5 lucky winners will be able to get those rewards that I mentioned. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you on a video soon. Take care.